Henry the Octopus. We got a match for you instead. This match starts in 3, 2, 1, go!
All right, we've got some robots that are lit up here in the deep. They immediately, in sync, place some samples into that top basket. So we've got 2 on each side. Looks like we got 1 specimen, 2. Unfortunately, it looks like 18846 missed one of those samples there. So they get to 3, while it looks like the Blue Alliance also gets to 3, and they failed to grab one from inside the barrier. So they don't quite reach, but it looks like, unfortunately, the Blue Alliance doesn't either. And with that, we are going to start on very close scores.
Drivers, pick up your controllers. 3, 2, 1.
And we've got 4 moving bots. 2 of them are blinking lights, so that's pretty cool. Not the kind of blinking lights that should alert some FTAs, just the fun kind. We immediately have some samples placed into these top baskets with the Red Alliance cycling back and forth. Team 18846 moving between the barrier and the top basket. Meanwhile, looks like their alliance partners are trying to cycle their samples back to their observation zones to place some clips on them. Looks like one of them did not quite fall in there. We'll see what the refs think of that. Meanwhile, on the blue side of the field, looks like they're both trying to sample. Their alliance partner is trying to help them move those blue specimens so the human player can turn them into specimens as fast as possible to place them up onto that high chamber. Looks like the Red Alliance is cycling the samples so quickly that their basket is already filling up with over a minute left to the game. They're not even being worried about color at this point, just trying to get as many of them in there as possible. Right now, looks like the Red Alliance has about a 20-point advantage on the Blue Alliance, but the Blue Alliance is still moving, getting in each other's way, actually, as they try to place those samples. The Red Alliance just simply will not stop. We've got a specimen on the floor here. Let's see if one of them will pick it up and place it. As we come into almost endgame here, the scores are still pretty close. They're still within almost just a climb away from being tied. So we're going to have to see these alliances try very hard during these last 30 seconds to really make the best out of the end game. Looks like we are actually running out of space here on the Red Alliance for samples in that top basket. What a shame it would be if it fell outside of the basket. The Blue Alliance has not wasted time placing specimens, however, so while they are quite low on samples in their basket, their specimens and their high chamber is pretty full. Looks like the Red Alliance still has the ups, though, with only 5 seconds left. Will we see teams parking or climbing or simply trying to get as many points as possible? Looks like we've got a couple of parks on each side here, and we have an unofficial score of 207 to 177 for the Red Alliance. 21, let's take a look at the screen. Your winners were the Red Alliance with a score of 305 to 207. That is an impressive score, especially considering that they got 45 foul points. So that is a